I am the one and only Eagle Double T, and in this video, I will be listing the top 10 Nintendo games of all time. Nintendo has made some of the best video games out there in video game history, and I am here to count down what I think are the top 10 best. At number 10, we have Super Mario Sunshine. Now, this game is tropical themed. Many people did not like that because he uses FLUDD, which is a device on his back that sprays water and can allow him to hover in the air for short periods of time. Many people didn't like that, but I thought it was amazing. This is one of my favorite Mario games, but it's also one of the hardest. It is an extremely tough game to beat, and you have to be a hardcore Mario fan to even get halfway through it. But it is an amazing game. It's a long game. It's a classical GameCube game. It's amazing. At number 9, we have Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Now, the reason why I chose this version over Brawl or Melee was because it has so many characters. It has Pikachu, Star Fox, Mario, Link, Diddy Kong, Peach, Bowser Jr., Luigi, Samus without her suit, Samus with her suit, Yoshi, Villager, Legend of Zelda, Link from The Wind Waker. There is so many characters you can play as. You can have 8 people at once. This is a very fun game. It's a great game to play with your friends, and you will not get bored of this anytime soon. At number 8, we have Super Mario Maker. Now, this game alone was selling Wii U systems. You can finally customize your own Mario levels, full size, short. There is pipes, Goombas, Bowsers, power-ups. There's all sorts of stuff you can play through 4 Mario game styles. It's amazing. It'll definitely frustrate you, but you can play other people's levels, create your own, share them with other people. You can play them with the gamepad, the classic controller, the Wii U Pro, Wii Remote, and Nunchuck. It's awesome. It's a very good game, and it alone would have made me buy a Wii U if I hadn't already had it. At number 8, we have Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now, this game is much better than the first Galaxy. Pretty much every way. It's just overall a better game. Still requires the Nunchuck and Wii Remote. That is the only way you can play it, but it added Yoshi. Play with a friend. Play cooperatively in co-star mode. There's Blimp Yoshi, Rock Mario, Cloud Mario, and Dash Yoshi. It's a long game. It's fun. It's very hard sometimes. Makes me dizzy because you can go upside down on walls. It's a very, very fun game, and it's definitely better than the first Galaxy. At number 6, we have Wii Sports Resort. Now, what makes this game so awesome is the fact that you can golf, you can fly a plane, you can bike, you can bowl, you can arch, you can throw a frisbee with a dog. There is so much stuff you can do on here. It's an extremely family-friendly game with the sword fighting, the bowling, the basketball. There's just so many things you can do. It's very, very fun. It definitely takes full advantage of the Wii Remote's ability to work, unlike the PlayStation Move. But it does require Wii Motion Plus, if your Wii Remote doesn't have it built in. But other than that, it is an extremely fun game and one of the Wii's best. At number 5, we have New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, what makes this better than the DS version and the Wii U version is that it's more fun. it's just a much better game. The graphics are honestly probably the best, even though the Wii U does have better graphics than the Wii. This one's a lot more colorful, a lot more friendly, a lot more fun, with new power-ups like Flying Power, Freezing Power, and Penguin Power. 4-player mode. There is 8 worlds. It's so much fun, and it helped bring 2D gaming back. And this is my favorite Wii game of all time. At number 4, we have 25th anniversary Super Mario All-Stars. Now, why the original NES games, Mario games, aren't on here is because they're all on one disc, and it comes with a soundtrack disc. But you cannot play it on the Wii, the soundtrack discs. You have to have a DVD player. But it has Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, Super Mario Bros. 2, and Super Mario Bros. 3. You can use the Wii Remote, the Classic Controller, and the GameCube Controller. It is an amazing Wii game, and it's extremely rare, and we had to get it for $50. It's not cheap, but it is an amazing game. At number 3, we have Mario Kart Wii. Now, personally, I think this is the best Mario Kart of all time. The graphics are a bit, fuzzy, I want to say, but it just looks good that way. It has battle mode. You can play online for the first time in a Mario game. There is lots of different tracks, lots of ways you can play. You can use the Wii Remote, the Wii Remote and a Wii Wheel, the Nunchuck, the Classic Controller, and the GameCube Controller. It may not have as many karts as Mario Kart 8 or 7, but this is one of the best Mario Kart games because it has some of the best tracks ever. And it's just one of the best racing games of all time. At number 2, we have Metroid Prime. Now, I put this over Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3, and the original Metroids, because this was Metroid going into 3D. They called it Metroid Prime, and it is one of the GameCube's and Nintendo's finest games. At times, it's extremely hard, but it's also extremely easy. It is an amazing game. It's just wonderful. It is basically a 10 times better version of Halo. It's just awesome. I mean, that's just the plainest way I could put it, is that it's one of the best games that I've ever played. Now, there are a lot of great Nintendo games that did not make it onto this list, like Sonic Mega Collection, Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Island DS, Luigi's Mansion and Luigi Mansion Dark Moon, New Super Mario Bros., Resident Evil 4, Wave Race and Wave Race Blue Storm, 007 The World Is Not Enough, and GoldenEye 007, and also the Legend of Zelda games like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. At number 1, we have Super Mario Bros. 64. This Nintendo 64 classic brought us the winged cap and the Metal Mario. Here I have a DS version, but a real Nintendo 64 version is much better. Fortunately, I do not have it, but I have played it. It is absolutely amazing. He absolutely nailed his introduction into 3D. It's flawless. The PlayStation couldn't even hope of having graphics that good. It is amazing. The levels are amazing. The fact that you can roam around outside the castle, in the worlds, and in the castle was amazing. It's just an amazing game. One of Nintendo's best games of all time. this was my top 10 Nintendo games of all time. Hope you enjoyed. Comment what your favorite Nintendo game is, and subscribe. I am the one and only Eagle Double T, signing off. Goodbye.